Pillowy sun-dried tomato focaccia gets piled with pesto mayo, turkey, juicy tomato slices, and greens. This sandwich is a beauty and practically a lifestyle. This one goes in my personal sandwich hall of fame. We threw together a video of this sandwich on a whim a few months ago and it's now up to 4 million views, so apparently it's not just me that likes the bite of red onion with pesto mayo, juicy tomato, turkey, and greens on pillowy sun-dried tomato focaccia in a huge, heavily sauced handheld form. I'll just say, it's worth a trip to Trader Joe's. In this post, take me to the turkey sandwich recipe. How to make this. Lindsay's notes. Watch how to make this sandwich. FAQs. Reviews. How to make this sandwich. Step 1. Toast and cut the focaccia. Toast your bread at 400 degrees for 5 to 8 minutes, it's just better. Then, keeping it sideways, cut the bread with a serrated knife horizontally through the middle. Take the top piece off and set it aside. Keep the crumbly side facing up. Step 2. Spread a layer of pesto mayo. I use the Costco pesto mix with mayo here, but this basil sauce is also A+. Step 3. Add your sandwich materials. I like turkey, tomato, sprouts or greens, and red onion. Step 4. Dollop with a little more mayo. It seems weird, but I just dollop a bit more mayo right on top so you don't have to tip your top piece of bread upside down and lose all the crumblies. Step 5. Place the top piece back on and squish it down. Nice and secure. Step 6. Cut and serve. That clean slice through the center is so satisfying. Lindsay's notes. This is my soul sandwich. I have eaten approximately 73 of these sandwiches over the last 3 months. As it turns out, the combination of pesto mayo, sun-dried tomato focaccia, turkey, red onion, tomato, and some greens really means something to me on a deep level. Please write this recipe on my gravestone. Besides being craveable, munchy sandwich goodness, it is also there for me, and my family, when I have zero energy left, which just makes me love it even more. This is our go-to for red alert, everyone is hungry, running out the door type of nights. I always think I'm just going to eat one wedge, but then somehow I eat another? And half of another? It's the layers, the textures, the flavors. The sharp bite of the onions against the creamy pesto mayo. The juicy tomato with the heartiness of the turkey and bread. It's practically a lifestyle. Watch how to make this sandwich. Description. Pillowy sun-dried tomato focaccia gets piled with pesto mayo, turkey, juicy tomato slices, and greens. This sandwich is a beauty and practically a lifestyle. Ingredients. Units USM. Units. Scale 1/2x1/2x. Scale. 1 loaf of Trader Joe's sun-dried tomato focaccia. 1. 1 7-ounce packaged deli turkey. 7. 1 large tomato, thinly sliced. 1. 1 handful of green sprouts, microgreens, spinach, etc. 1. A few pieces of thinly sliced red onion. 1/4 cup mayo. 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup pesto, I like the Costco brand pesto. 1/4 cup. Cook mode. Prevent your screen from going dark. Instructions. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Toast the focaccia in the oven for 5 to 8 minutes. Mix the pesto and the mayo together in a small bowl to make a pesto mayo. Keeping the bread flat on a cutting board, turn your serrated knife sideways and slice horizontally through the center of the loaf. You don't want to flip the top and lose those yummy crumbles. Keeping the top piece flat, set it aside. Layer the sandwich with pesto mayo, turkey, tomato, greens, red onion, and finish with dollops of pesto mayo. I dollop the top layer of pesto mayo directly on top of the greens and onions so that I don't have to flip my top piece upside down to spread it on the bread. Gently press your top piece back on top of the sandwich. When it's nice and secure, use a large knife to cut through the sandwich. I usually cut it down the middle and across 3 times for a total of 6 pieces. Serve and enjoy. This is sandwich goals. Prep time, 10 minutes. Cook time, 10 minutes. Category, sandwich. Category, sandwich. Method, layer. Method, layer. Cuisine, American. Keywords. Frequently asked questions for this sun-dried tomato focaccia turkey sandwich. Any deli meat would be great in this sandwich. I also think it would be really good with bacon. Not long. The sandwich will start to get soggy, especially the greens. If you don't need the full loaf, just cut a chunk of bread off instead and build your smaller size sandwich that way. Yes. Just layer in your favorite veggies or a meat alternative in place of the turkey. The focaccia is not gluten-free or dairy-free, so I think you might have to hunt for either a loaf of gluten-free, dairy-free focaccia, or make some yourself. You'd also need to find, or make, a vegan pesto to use in place of the regular pesto, since traditional pesto is made with Parmesan cheese. People have told me they like it with mozzarella cheese, bacon, steak, balsamic. The sky is the limit. Even more delicious sandwich recipes. Garlic shrimp and tomatoes with Parmesan orzo. Very incredible basil sauce. I'm Lindsay and iFood. I used to be a teacher, and now making food and writing about it online is my full-time job. I love talking with people about food, and I'm so glad you're here. Did you make a recipe? Tag @PinCoFiam on Instagram so we can find you.